to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Hopefully everybody's doing well. This is the place where we say get your holistic update for the week. How about that? Glad you joined us this evening. Hopefully everyone is doing well and your families are well. We're going to get started. And with that, hey, come on in. We are streaming live on Facebook.
That's right. Yes, sir.
For the fam.
Don't forget me. Right. Let me in.
Come on.
Don't want to get left out.
All right,
hey,
come on in,
out.
fam. All right, hopefully everyone's doing well. We're going to get started. We're going to bring it on down. We're going to get started.
The drop today that was paid.
All right. Man, what can I tell you? Look
All
out.
right,
I can't take it, man. Just
Nice
grooving
groove.
for days, Doc.
All right, can we see everybody? Can you see
Yes, sir. Everybody's up, my friend.
All right. Just making sure everything is good.
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome to the family tree, y'all. Hopefully everyone's doing well. This is the place where we say holistic health update for the week.
Wow.
And with that, we say we invite you. If you have someone maybe bring it in for the very first time, welcome. Come on in.
Yes, sir.
Folks, come on in. All right, we're going to say we call it the family tree because it's the place where we gather around the tree. We symbolize the ancient laurel trees because those ancient laurel trees were places where we got together, Big B.
Well,
We
yes, sir,
call
man.
that the place we got around. We talk about situations. We talk about problems. We talk about anything going on, especially we prayed. And with that, networked around this tree. And that tree is that it was really your social security.
Yes,
you
sir.
gotta
Yes,
say
sir.
it slow. Social security. That means it wasn't a check, y'all. It was your family. Whenever you have a problem in any situation, it's probably something or someone right around you that can help you with your situation. So we invite you to the tree tonight. If you have a question, concern, anything on your heart and mind, you want to join the conversation, go down to your menu bar and you'll see a little heart down there with the reaction. Click on the reaction and you put your hand up like Big B up there.
Yes,
and
sir.
We'll put you in queue. And if we put you in queue, you get ready. We'll try to answer your question the best we can. If you're someone that says, hey, I don't want to get on camera, I just have a question, go down to the chat box and you click in there and we'll post it and we'll try to get you your question. We don't have Prophetess Day. She's not in right now, but we got Ruth.
She's still traveling, buddy.
We got Sister Ruth in here. She's going to be helping Big B out today.
I call it fingers too. Fingers too. Yo, man. God bless her. Yes, sir, man.
Second pair of fingers.
Ruth is
going to be helping us out today. And if you have a question, put it in there and we'll try to get to you. We can't get to everybody, but we'll try our best. If you're someone that's calling by phone and you may have missed the prompt where it actually shows you how to actually ask a question or raise your hand, no worries. Just let us know you're calling by phone and we'll get you in. All right. I want to welcome everybody. But before we get started, I want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan, a hand. Big B.
Yo, man. How you doing, bud?
What's up, buddy? How you doing over there?
Had a little bit of trickle today, but not a whole lot. But I'm not gonna complain at all. Long green grass for a change, man.
Oh wow, man. Yeah. You know
our
the
grass
weather's
is kicking this year.
The weather's still kind of like between things. You know, it's kind of like almost brought the break, and it get one good day, and then next day it rains. It's chilly again. Tell us, Big B, we've been watching some things, man. We got some things on the cruise ship going on now.
Well, don't want to talk about that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, no. So tell us the latest on the latest information for the, of course, CDC numbers for this week. Tell us where we are, buddy.
I'll give you what I got ready, Dr. Our summary for our viruses for this week, guys. For our clinical labs, it's trending down, guys, at 8.2%. And that's positive for flu for this week. And our outpatient respiratory illness, it's also trending down, Dr. P, 2.4%. Okay. And guess what? Our flu view, of course, that's at 83.7. That's a cumulative hospitalization data rate for 100,000 population. All right. And that whole thing for hospitalization for the residents, that's also trending down at 4.7%. All right. So one good thing, what we always say, brother, guess what? Our mortality rate Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
just skewed just a little bit to the right. It's trending sideways at 0.3%. But other than that, man, you know what? We have no
All right.
complaints at all, brother. I'm
All
not going to
right, all
complain a
right,
bit. You
all
know what I
right,
mean?
all right. So we're doing well, man. This is the time of year. Of course, the flu is hanging out. Sort of hanging around a little bit. Some people are still having some issues with the flu, but we
Mm-hmm.
have something going on with that cruise ship, man. The
Yeah, man.
hantavirus, the
Yeah, man.
hantavirus. Yeah, this thing is really something sort of hanging around there. They don't kind of know where this came from, but they're actually quarantining it. It appears that the hantavirus, which is typically spread by exposure to rodent urine,
Mm-hmm.
feces, and saliva, and can
Right.
be deadly, may have spread between passengers on the cruise ship that anchored off the coast of Cape Verde. Wow,
Mm.
that's amazing. Now,
Yeah, it's deep.
they're saying that they do believe there may be some human to human transmission. So they got
Mm.
everybody off, put them all in hazmat suits and then shipped them off, and they're all in quarantine right now.
Mm. Okay.
I hope this is not the start because the director of the epidemic and the pandemic management of the World Health Association, they're actually speaking tomorrow. They're going to be talking, giving us an update on what's going on. And of course, they don't want to spread this and if this thing moves somewhere else because there was a lot of Americans on this ship.
Yeah, right.
And
Okay.
and of
Okay.
course, whenever you have an international cruise, then it opens up the possibilities of getting other places around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. So there are like 20 to 30 different species of this hantavirus worldwide and can cause human diseases. That's what they're breaking down. So this is one, of course, rodents, urine, and issues with anything, of course, if you breathe these things in that can get into your lung, the feces, the saliva, or the urine. So we want to keep, this goes back to, that bubonic plague I always talk about,
Yeah,
Big B.
man. Yeah,
That's why
buddy.
that thieves oil was so good, man. That thieves oil was break all this down, the essential oils. So get your thieves oil, y'all. I'm telling you, all kind of stuff is popping up. So be careful. Be to the wise. We say a word to the wise is sufficient.
Hey, man, don't you know
Yes,
that?
you
Yes,
remember
sir,
that
buddy.
teacher? I had a teacher used to say that all the time, man. She also said, "You don't like it? There's the door. Use
What?
it." She would tell us to get on out. She was cool. Cool.
Well, yes,
All
sir.
right,
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna get started. We're gonna open up, and this is the place we say we start off with, of course, testimonies. Testimonies go a long way, and with the testimonies, we say people are going in a storm, somebody's in a storm, somebody's coming out of a storm. No matter what, we applaud you along your way because every great journey starts with one step. So we support you in any and everything that you're doing. We say if you have a testimony you want to share, we want to support you because someone's blood pressure might have gotten better. Someone may have had some pain. No pain this week. We want to hear about that because that inspires someone else. One shall set 1,000 to flight, two shall set 10,000 to flight. So with that being the case, Big B, the floor is officially open. Anyone have a testimony they want to bring to the floor for the
And
family?
don't be shy. Oh,
Anybody
come on.
got a
Everybody got a system.
testimony?
Anybody?
Anybody?
Uh-oh.
Anybody got a
Come on now.
testimony?
Don't
Anybody?
all jump on at the same time.
Yeah. Well,
Joan, Joan, come on. Are you trying to unmute? Or are you just showing your fingers? Joan,
yeah.
I got a
oh, there she are.
testimony.
There she is.
Okay,
I was
Joe.
trying to keep it to myself.
You
No,
can't keep it
don't
to
you can't put to
yourself, Joe.
yourself,
You can't keep
child.
it to yourself. You
I
know that.
know
That's
because
how the blessing comes through. Yeah.
I know I had a procedure on the 10th of April. I
Mm-hmm.
had knee replacement, Dr. Paul.
Mm.
I had cobalt and
Okay.
titanium put in at Penn. Dr.
Okay.
Nelson was my doctor. I was there for 3 days, and then they sent me over to Holy Redeemer for from the 13th to the 20th for 7 days. Everybody was saying, "You had an operation and you walking?" I said,
Mm.
Mm-hmm,
"Yeah."
mm-hmm.
Dr. Nelson, oh, he's a bad guy. He's a bad dude. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, yes, right here. So I just got finished doing my exercise earlier, and my therapist come to my house, to my apartment, the PT and the OT, 2 times a week. They're
Mm.
coming Friday and tomorrow. And then
Okay.
I'm probably going to go to NovaCare for extra stuff. But I don't have the pain that I had that was excruciating for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, and I had all the needles. I had the expensive $265 shot out at Alfred Valley, and it lasted a week. And
wow.
he told me to come back in 6 months. Well, I wasn't giving him another $265. So
Mm.
anyway, Dr. Nelson said that my knee was becoming, what is it, knock knee? I said, knock knee? He says, yeah. He says, you're bone on bone, and you have to get this done. Well, I waited from August of 25
Mm.
into him April 10th of 26.
Mm.
So I
Okay.
wanted to share that with you all because I know that you are against it, and I try to hang in there with all the creams and everything.
Whoa,
But
wait a minute now. We said I'm against what now? We're not against
the
any operations and procedures.
replacement, the
Mm-mm.
replacement.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Mm-mm. See, if you got to
Oh,
get it done, you got to get it done. See, if you have to get
yeah,
it done, you're past the point of preventive. You can't do anything after you've passed the point of
right.
being preventive. So I'm not against it. That's the whole point. We try to get you before you get to that point. But if you're already
Yeah,
past that point, you got to get it done. You got to get it done. So that's why, we're never against the medical industry. It's just that once you get all your information and you know what you want to do, just make a better informed decision. That's all we're saying on this side.
yeah,
But if you're
yeah,
past that point, you're already past that point, you got to get it done. You get it done.
I did.
Yeah.
And I
Because
don't
it's,
have the pain
mm-hmm,
that I had with the cramping at night and me screaming in the
mm-hmm,
middle of the night. And it's healing. And I told Dr. Nelson, I do not want a 12-inch scar. I'm vain. I want an 8-inch.
Hallelujah.
Mm,
I said,
mm,
on my
mm.
pretty knee. So I want
mm-hmm,
you to treat it tenderly. And he
mm-hmm,
said, okay. He gave me an 8-inch scar.
mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm pleased. And like I said, I'm happy that I got it done because I couldn't take it anymore.
Okay.
I
It
mean, I
went too
just
long as it is.
Yeah, yeah. So what you do is,
yeah, I
you
probably
have
did.
to do what you have to do, but I just want to make sure you're clear on that. We don't say not do it. We say try to do
Okay.
what you can, because if you have a structural issue, no herb is going to bring that back right away. You're going to have to
Yeah,
get it done. You pass that point. See, what we do is preventive. We prevent
Mm-hmm.
the
yeah.
situation for you to get to that situation. But if you're far down the road, you got to get it done. You got to get it done. All right. So let's give Joan a hand. Everybody
Indeed,
come off
indeed,
And,
mute.
indeed.
and
Let's
I will
give
be
her a
making a point,
hand.
Dr. Paul,
Yes.
I will be
They
making a point
do.
to talk to you about the trimmer.
Okay. What
Yeah.
was that now?
I'm gonna make an appointment with you when I start driving again to come see
Okay.
about the trimmer. My right
Okay.
hand does a little trimmer thing.
Okay. Got you. Got you. So yeah, come on in when you get ready. Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank
Congratulations. All
you.
right. That's the
Thank
testimony
you.
there. I think that's a shout, y'all.
No doubt. No
Absolutely.
doubt,
That's a
man.
Yes, it
shout.
Thank
is.
you, Jesus.
Pain free. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Anyone else have a testimony they want to go with? Anybody
I
have anything?
do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. And Grand Rising.
Hey,
Go
what's
ahead,
up, Nitha?
Nita.
How you
Nita's
doing,
in the
Nitha?
house.
Your
I
hair looks
am
fabulous,
better than
doesn't it? Her
some.
hair looks
See that? Hey,
fabulous.
I got to get me a cough like Nita's.
I had my grandson. It was last night, I believe it was. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I say, okay, Court, you got to trim me down. You got to shape me up. I said, okay, Grandma, I'll do it. I was over at his home in Delaware. But
Okay.
my testimony is I'm here in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
All right. All
she
right.
snuck
All
in
And
on us, Doc.
right.
She snuck in on us, buddy.
He snuck
yeah, I
in.
kind of
Yes.
snuck in. And I'm just, first of all, I am just so proud because I came in for my granddaughter's graduation from Lincoln.
All
All
right.
right. That's
Congratulations.
Yes,
great. That's
Yes.
great.
yes,
Yeah, glad to
Yes.
hear
yes.
that.
Those 4 years went by. They just went by.
They
And
go
I'm,
fly.
They go fast. I tell you that.
yeah,
Yes.
looking at her, ever since she was born. And now she's, going on. She got an, and she majored in biology, wildlife
Mm.
biology, and she has an internship at the Worcester Institute as a lab assistant. And she's
Mm.
already thinking about, she wants to do research. So
All
she,
right.
I'm telling you, I'm just very proud of her.
Oh, shout out. What's her name? Let's give her a shout out there.
Hi,
Ta-
Imani.
Taya
Imani?
Imani.
Hi,
Hey,
Imani. Yes.
Money.
Armstrong.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey,
everybody.
Doc, you know
Yeah.
that? That's all. Hey, she's a
Yes.
part of
Congratulations.
that
Thank
Burton
you
crew, boy.
so. That's
All the
Yeah.
brains in the house.
It
Yes.
was just so wonderful going to Lincoln. I hadn't been
Yeah,
to
man.
college graduation and going there, and I just said, "Look at all these beautiful Black men and women
Yes, yes,
graduating."
yes, yes.
It was
Yes.
just, it
Yes.
was so proud. The other thing I wanted to, Monday, I spent most of the morning and half the afternoon advocating with our family tree members. I was getting call after call.
Okay,
and
excellent.
See,
and it was just wonderful to be able to help. That's my blessing.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, I'm getting calls, I get calls like, look, I'm going to the doctor. I need to know what I need to ask. I need to just certain different questions
Yeah,
about
yeah.
different things. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just, it warms my heart. And I always pray, just God give me the wisdom,
Yeah.
to know
Well,
what to do and to just guide them. I said, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm guiding you. And
yes, yes. And
those,
it's so good, Ethan, because you have the experience that helps so many people. That's where people get caught up. They don't know what to, number one, which way to go, but most importantly, what questions to ask. So
yes.
it's good to have an advocate. You're doing a marvelous job. You're such an ambassador to help for so many people. God bless you. Thank you so much for all you do. We
I
appreciate
love
it
it.
so
And I'm
much.
telling everyone,
Hmm.
just call me. I'm not going to give you the answer and tell you what to do, but I will, give you more information so you can make an informed decision.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
That's the key. You need to have the information so you'll know maybe which way I should go. One thing I wanted to say to everyone, start your estate planning. Get
Yeah.
your house in order.
Yes,
While I'm
You
yes.
said a
here,
word. Oh my
while I
God.
am here with my daughter, because I'm here and I said, I don't have anything to do. I brought all my stuff. So I've been calling my insurance companies to make sure, okay, who do I have for my beneficiaries? Because I can't remember. When do my policies end? What type of policy is this? Just getting because I'm in a process. I already did a trust. I did a
Mm-hmm.
trust.
Mm-hmm.
But what I am doing is putting things in order where if something happens to me, my children can go to my home and they know where everything is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
another thing. They said, well,
Yes, indeedy.
no, mom has this and has that, but where is it?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Been
Yeah.
you
there.
need to
Been
do
there.
that. So I said I had to start doing that,
Mm-hmm.
just letting know. Because my son one time said, okay, mom, uh, well, who does this? Because I do have a pool, I have long ago. Who takes care of all these things? I need to know what, I said, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to put everything down in writing and each of you know. And everyone, people need to do that. I've talked to a couple of people and I said, do you have a living will? Do you have a will?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
any of that. And not only that, because I do counseling for insurance, they don't know what type of health insurance they have.
Mm. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Some
So
Have you
people
very
don't
true.
even know
been?
what
Do you
kind of
have
medication they're taking.
Oh
That's
man,
right.
please.
You
Wow.
know, you'd be surprised. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised. What's really that's good is that you can get an advance directive. An advance
Mm-hmm.
directive is so-called, some call it a living will. We've done a class on that whole advance directive. You can go for your state. If you didn't know this, you can go to your state, go to the state, and you can plug in Google advance directive and then
Mm-hmm.
put your state in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And they will give you a online PDF for that
Okay.
Yeah.
state.
So you
So
Is
can
it
do
is it
Pennsylvania,
fillable?
just fill it in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then make your point person, like Neith is saying, make your point people who's going to get a copy, who's not going to get a copy. This is when the stuff starts dividing lines, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
It gets
yeah.
right.
tough. It
Yeah.
gets tough. But that's your will. That's your
Mhm.
will, and that's your way. So it gets sticky because this is when folks really start to get appointed
Man,
positions,
isn't it the
and it gets
truth?
sticky. I've been executive of state for at least four of my family members. Every
Mm-hmm.
time it was sticky. Every time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like Nitha said, you should do it right now
Yeah.
because
Yep.
once it
Yes, indeed.
happens, if something, God forbid, happens, and if there's two nickels to rub together, there's
Have
gonna be a
mercy.
fight. There's gonna be a fight. I
Man,
can tell you.
please.
So,
Do it
You know,
now. Do it
yeah, do
now.
it now. Take care
Get
of
it
it.
in
Yeah.
order.
sometimes it may seem like it's very uncomfortable, but guys, guess what?
Yes.
Uncomfortability is what makes you grow. Hear me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. And when you really love folk, you want to look out for them
Yes, exactly
because
right.
they're going to be stressed out enough with you gone and then have to have extra stress to try to figure out where your stuff is and
And
what
it's the truth.
I know.
in
Yes,
there.
indeed.
It's a
Yeah.
nightmare.
And it's emotions with that too, because when you're doing, especially with someone that's close to you, you're
Hmm.
going to their home, you're removing their items. I've gone through all those emotions. It's tough. It really is. And if you have something that's already constructed that you know that you can do, it makes it a whole lot easier. You avoid probate. And probate, of course, probate court, if you don't have things assigned, then it has to go through probate, and that gets really complicated. Now they're going to have to divide it, and you got to do a whole lot of stuff. If you get a trust, like Nitha said, everything goes through the trust. So you're
Yeah.
actually
Hmm.
taking care of things. Things are a lot smoother. So keep
Mhm.
that in mind. There's a lot of good books out there. I do have a book around here. If I get a chance to grab it, I'll show y'all.
What
The
my
author
family
is
needs
how
to
to
know,
stamp.
that one.
Hmm.
Yes, it's how to establish a trust
Right,
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
a
that one.
trust for
Yeah.
your family. How do you go through the process of doing that?
Mhm.
And of course, establishing advanced directives. All those things are very, very important. And we
Very.
do stress, take care of it. Don't avoid it. Yep, that's right.
Mhm.
Thank you, Nitha.
You're welcome.
We
Oh,
appreciate
and
you. Enjoy your stay here.
yeah.
Oh yes, I really am. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I know
really-
how was the weather when you left versus when you got here?
Oh my gosh. When my friend came to pick me up, I was sweating bullets. So I had to set my air conditioning. I said, okay, let me just set it that if the
Hmm.
house gets 80 degrees, which I know it will, then my air conditioner will come on so it can cool it down. But
Okay.
we were getting 80 and 90-degree weather.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
wow, wow,
Oh
wow.
No
wow.
water, no water. I
It's a
had to turn
climate
the heat.
change.
I'm telling you.
All
But it's
right.
kind of early for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
Well,
thank you,
everything is
Nitha.
messing.
Let everybody
You're
give
Yes,
Nitha
indeed.
welcome.
a
Thank you,
hand.
Nita.
Let's give Nitha a hand. Come
As
on,
always,
Nitha.
as
Yes, give
always.
Nitha a hand.
Yeah.
Everybody come off mute. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
And
Thank you
Bill,
so
I'll
much.
get with you because I got my laptop here and
Hmm.
I'm not able for some reason to pull up the podcast for the kids.
Anita, let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor. On the chat that I sent out last week, if you
Mm-hmm.
scroll down, remember, guys, that's a PDF, what we call a hot PDF. If you scroll down to page 4, there's a link. You click on it, and it's right there, and you can download it.
Mm.
I set it
Okay.
up that way so you have direct access to it through the chat. So if you need it, you can put it, you can drop it down, you can put it right in wherever you want it to go, or I can send you a specific link for it if you like.
Yeah, and
Okay.
for some reason, I think it's my laptop because I have the link, but it wouldn't download. They said it was too large, and I said, but I know
Yeah, yeah, that's possible. You know what? Do yourself a favor. Open it up and put it in your Google Drive. Don't put it on your laptop because you may not have enough room inside your laptop.
Mm.
Okay, but it's
Slide
on
to your
my
Google Drive.
desktop at home because that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
haven't sent it out to anyone.
yeah. I know. Put it in your Google Drive. There's plenty, depending on the size of your Google Drive, it'll go in there, and you can always link it from there to anybody else you want to.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
Okay.
that's real easy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Nitha. Appreciate you. Enjoy
Sure.
your stay. All right.
Thank
Okay.
you,
I do have
Nita.
some announcement before we go to the next person. I
Yes,
do have
sir.
an announcement, and this is about tomorrow. You know, tomorrow we'll be at
Oh,
ACAP.
yeah.
Yours
Yes,
truly will
at
be at
ACAP. We're going to
ACAP
ask you about
tomorrow.
that.
Yes, it's going to be good. And I believe, his brother Kareem, is he online? Is he online or Kareem online?
Are you here
You
yet,
there?
buddy?
Peace, I'm here. Peace, peace. How y'all doing, family?
Hey,
Yes, there he
there
is.
you
There
are.
he
There he
is.
is.
There he is. I know he's by remote right
I
now.
saw the commercial you did.
Brother, we looking good for tomorrow. Everything's good on point. And there were some questions that people wanted to tell. Tell who, if you're joining for the very first time you're listening, tell everybody what's going on, what we're doing tomorrow.
So tomorrow we got a live
Mhm.
VIP show going. Be grateful to have Dr. Paul come out down to our store on 52nd Street, 2 South 52nd Street. He gonna give a live. He's gonna be talking about island.
Gotta talk slow.
Yeah, it's like slow down. You're going in and out. Did he fade out? I think he might have
Yeah, I
dropped
may
out.
have dropped out.
He's actually traveling. I know he said he was traveling.
There he is. Yeah, he's in a
Back?
bad area.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying be grateful to have the Dr. Paul come down tomorrow. He's gonna be talking about allergies and chronic illness. Yeah, honestly,
Okay.
and it's gonna affect all of us. And now we've been having people calling all week saying how we get tickets and things like that. And if anybody having a hard time, I want to let everybody know just show up. You can get some tickets at the door. Um, we're gonna just accommodate everybody can come because we want everybody get the information, everybody enjoy themselves. Everybody, haven't been to ACAF to experience the environment, what I was raised in. I knew I was just talking about secessions and the wills, and that's something that we are trying to really focus on as we pass the
Yeah.
torch. So there's a lot going
Mm-hmm.
on. Everything is relevant what's going on, but we want to make sure everybody get to experience what's going on at ACAF. I was raised in ACAF, and I'm so blessed to be there. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
excited for Dr. Paul to come drop the jewels on allergies and chronic illness. So if
I'm s-
anybody haven't bought the ticket yet and is having a hard time navigating our website, just come on through 221 South 52nd Street. It started at 6 to 8. So if anybody that's the time, 6 to 8, come on through early bird. I'm saying but earlier is always better. And we're gonna make
yes.
sure everybody's situated.
Yes, yes. And if we have a if you have a telephone number, you want to call them. You want to give them that number that they can
Yes.
call? Mm-hmm.
215-476-0680.
Okay, there you
Two
go.
one five
Yep.
four seven six 0680.
Yes, yes. And tomorrow we're going to talk about just a conversation. We're going to get into the heaviness, good 2 hour session that we want to really get into the allergies, the time of season that we're dealing with. It's always good to be face to face. We've done, face to face, and it's always a different experience when you're face to face because you see things and you learn so much better. And like Big B in that one room schoolhouse concept, in
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
one room schoolhouse. They said, that they learning too fast. You're going to pick up so much
Isn't
from
that
the
the truth, man?
interactions with everybody else. So we appreciate you so much, Brother Kadir. And that's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be at ACAF. That's 221 South 52nd Street, Philly, PA, down in West Philly in the
Yes,
house.
sir. Yes,
I'm looking
sir.
excited for it, man. I really am excited to be there. Hopefully everybody want to come through. And just like you said, if you want to just come on through, you can get tickets right at the door. Okay. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you for checking in. All right.
How much
And
are the tickets?
The
Kadir.
tickets are $40. Yes.
The $40.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
only
$40.
$40. Yep.
All right. And with that,
Any Zoom?
what was that?
Is it gonna be on Zoom or Facebook?
No, it won't be on Facebook. But well, let me tell you now, it may be able to work something out. Kadir, you may want to think about that. You may
Yeah,
want to
we've been
think
getting that
about.
question asked.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see if we can work something out tomorrow. But definitely, going forward, we're gonna definitely
Yeah,
accommodate
because
those
we
people
got a
that
lot of
that's not
we
traveling.
got to probably not this session, probably the other two, because we're going to be doing a series on this one. It's going to be a series that we're doing, and this next one's
Yeah,
going to be
you need
next
that.
month. But then we're going to make sure we roll this out, and maybe each time it's going to, of course, get better. So looking forward to it. Hopefully everybody shows up. We're going to have a good time. You know how we just going to chop it up, y'all. We're going to really get
Well,
into it.
I heard that,
And
man.
y'all
That's
know
what's up.
I won't leave until y'all leave. I'll probably be the last one leaving, Big B.
Yeah.
Off the door.
Hey, y'all, Dr. P, one of those kind of folk who comes in
I
early and
want to
leaves
sit
late.
there and ask questions till the cows come home. Then they got to drag me out of there.
You're such a nice person.
Well, I just want to make sure everybody's clean and clear. That's right.
Well,
So we're gonna look
I
forward
heard
to
that
it.
clean and clear. I like
Clean
that.
and clear. That's right. That's right. So thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. And
Anybody else?
anybody else for testimonies? Anyone have a testimony? Testimony.
Hello,
Anyone?
Dr. Paul.
Yes, who
Yes,
is that?
Ruth.
That
Yes,
sounds
Ruth.
like Ruth.
Come on, Ruth.
Is that
It
Well,
Ruth?
sounds
Is
first I
like
that
want
Ruth.
Ruth?
to, when
Is
Nita was
that
talking about getting that trust and everything together, I have a friend that says, leave your family a roadmap, not having them going on a scavenger hunt for
I
you.
heard that. I like that.
Ooh,
I like
I
that.
like
So
I
that.
we
I
want
like
to give
really
a
that.
do.
Yeah,
Put
I
that
roadmap
like
on a
for,
t-shirt.
to our
Yes.
families. But I am just grateful because y'all know I'm 70. I don't know why I love to say I am 70.
you still a baby. Don't even
Yes.
start.
And while she's saying that, she got a rainbow in back of her, Big B. A
Yeah, I
double
know.
rainbow. And she's going like this
Hey, come
at the
on. She's
same
trying to act
time.
like she cute
See
to
how
that because
she's
she's
going like
70. What
this?
God told you?
She's going like this.
I
But
got a rainbow.
That was
I was
good
out,
review. Like,
I was out to lunch today, and this woman was like, when I said I was 70, she was like, she was truly surprised. That's just the
No
goodness of
way.
God and eating like a cow. That's all I can tell you. But
That's right.
I am just grateful to be this age and be as healthy as I am. And
Yes, amen.
I'm grateful because I know too many people. And I know, Dr. Ball, you know a whole bunch too, that all they got to do is make that one simple change or make that one decision to
Yes.
do better.
Yeah.
And there's a woman at my job and she's always sick. Something's going on. And she finally started asking me questions. So I'm grateful that she's asking questions. She was saying that she needed to she needed to drink milk and you know all kinds of stuff so she can get her calcium up. I'm like, no, no, you
Yeah.
don't need that. You don't need that. And then she started, you know, she was asking me what do I recommend or what's going on. I said, you know, spinach has calcium. There's calcium in plants, so I recommend eat some plants. And I told her, I said, when I get sick, my first question to me is, Ruth, what did you eat today?
That's
What
right.
did you
That's
eat?
right.
And sometimes we don't want to look at what we eat, but I want to encourage us, look at what you eat and see how your body responds. Take it like, oh, wait a minute, I had potato chips, which are loaded with potassium, by the way. I had potato chips and realized that, okay, I ate those potato chips, now my knees are hurting. Or I ate a loaf of bread and you have to take note of what's going on in your
I
body.
know
Your
that's
body
right.
is a clear communicator. So I want to encourage us to listen to your body, please.
Yes. Have a conversation daily.
Yes.
Have a conversation daily with your body.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
You know,
That's a fact.
let me give y'all a tidbit on something that's a good snack. Instead of potato chips, there is a good snack out there. There's two. There's two good ones. Y'all want a good snack?
Yes, sir.
Really
Bring it
good.
on. Bring it on.
No, I'll tell y'all next.
Please.
No, show it to us. I know you got hiding behind the desk.
Actually, first one is plantain chips.
Oh, yeah, I love
yeah.
those.
Plantain chips. Plantain chips. And also yucca chips. Got it?
Okay.
Yucca chips. YUCCA. Everybody know what the yucca plant is? Everybody know what that's the cassava. That's the cassava. And when you go into the sections where, you know, the international sections, you'll see it, or the kosher sections, you're going to see them in there. Now, here's the wonderful part about it. It has literally no sodium in this thing. If you have a bag of chips where most chips can be up to 300 to almost 400 milligrams of sodium, guess how many the plantain and the yuccas have? Maybe 90. Maybe. It's anywhere from 90 milligrams. So it's loaded with potassium. So that means if you have cramping in your legs and things like that going on, guess what? You can actually start to notice that you're going to have a lot of less issues with cramping, anything going on with your legs. Yes, you can actually get the yucca or the plantain chips, and you can sit there and they don't have a whole lot of salt on them. They don't have any salt on them, on most of them. So what a great way to get, if you're going to have a little snack urge and you got to keep munching and munching. You know how y'all get when the TV on and the game on, right, Big B? When you're watching the game,
Yeah, I know that's right,
you're
man.
not even paying attention. And that's where I think people get caught up because you're eating a snack and you're watching, you're distracted. Next thing you know, your sugar is going to go up or your blood pressure is going to go up. So stay on that. Keep those two in mind. Go to the international section of your market and you can find some really good stuff out there. All right. Okay. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Give her a hand, y'all.
Yes,
Let's give
indeed.
her a
Appreciate
hand
that. That's
over
what's up.
there.
Yep.
Eat
Thank you,
like a
Ruth.
cow.
Wow.
Dr. Paul,
Yes.
I am eating cassava chips as we speak.
See, you right on cue. You right on cue. Who is that, Crystal?
That's Chris. Chris, go and turn your camera on. Put the
Crystal,
chips
you
up
right.
so everybody can see what they look like.
Put
That's
a
what
chip
it is.
up for us. Put a chip up
Make
for
them
us.
slop in their mouth a little bit. Make them slop a little bit.
Yes, they're
Where's
very,
the
very good. And you know you don't have that feel of raising the blood pressure when you have those. So it's a good thing. Excellent ways. Got it?
Yeah,
okay. Thank you so much.
About the chips.
No,
thank you. Thank you.
Write that down, right? Write that down.
Kamara was talking to herself, boy, to make sure. Yeah, make
All right.
nothing.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you
to Ruth. She's my coach,
Okay.
and she is been used in many different ways. I can't even explain it. It's a
Yeah.
long story. She's helping me to tell my story. But if
Mm-hmm.
I eat healthy, even though I'm on dialysis, even
Mm,
though a kidney rejected, even
mm,
though, seemingly all hell has broken loose, I have total peace in the middle of
mm,
this storm. And I
Amen.
will be coming to see you,
amen.
Doc, over there
Okay.
in Jenkintown. I
Okay.
gave your staff a hard time, but I'm so
Mm-hmm.
thankful. Ruthie is my
Mm-hmm.
guru. She's teaching me about eating healthy. Instead of
Mm-hmm.
living to eat, I'm eating to live.
There you
I have
go.
a
There
lot
you
of
go.
issues. I'm talking to you right now with a brain aneurysm, and
Oh,
I had a heart attack last month because of my
my
gluttony.
Lord.
That's in the
Mm,
Bible.
Touch your body, Lord.
But
Heal her,
mm.
Lord.
Ruth, by his
Mm.
stripes, I'm already healed. Thank you very
I,
Amen.
much.
I know
Amen.
that's right.
Remember my
Amen.
name. I'll be to see you soon.
Okay.
And I'm just thankful to be alive. I have peace in the middle of my storm. All that stuff you
Yes,
be
yes,
saying
yes.
on to the
Mm-hmm.
hostess, the host
Mm-hmm.
with the most. That
Mm-hmm.
Where?
everything you say has
Mm-hmm.
encouraged me, even though I didn't understand it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
now going to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.
All
Amen.
There
right,
you go.
Amen.
sister.
Amen.
Amen.
That's all that
Babe,
Amen.
counts.
Amen.
All
go
right,
Amen.
I'm on
coach.
a
sister.
mission.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
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 Glory
Let's
to
give
God.
her a hand, y'all. Let's give her a hand.
Excellent.
Let's give her
Excellent.
encouragement. Let's give her
Oh,
encouragement.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. My
Yes.
Yes.
buddy.
Continue to walk. Continue to walk.
Yes.
And what was your name again? What was your name? What was
Lynette
your name?
Hodge, Mom on a Mission 24/7,
Oh.
at Gmail, at everything online. My
Okay. And what was
kids
your
are
what was your first name though? What was your first name?
Lynette,
Lynette.
Lynette. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Lynettee. And
Okay, Lynette.
I'm just glad to be here in Jesus' name.
Yes, amen, amen. And continue to stay on your walk. It's a crawl, walk, run process. We're all not going to get there at the same time. We get there when we say divine appointments happen when you're in divine timing. So you're in divine timing now. Ruth came in at the right time to help you, and that's what you move on with that in spirit. With the Lord, we say pray and row the boat. How about that?
I
Pray
know
and
that's
row
right.
the boat at the same time. So
Yes.
this is all transformation happens by the renewing of your mind. So that transformation means we can't eat the way we used to do, can't do the things we do, but that means it doesn't mean can't enjoy it anymore. You just have to change. That's all. We have to reinvent ourselves. So congratulations and keep up the good work. God bless you. Okay. All right. Big B, who else you got over there, Betty?
Oh,
Anybody else?
okay.
Anybody else? If
Anybody
not, we're
else?
gonna go
Dr.
to
Go
yes.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
This
Go
is
ahead,
Pam.
Pamela. Mm-hmm.
Hey
I,
Pam, how you
hi,
doing?
how are you doing?
Good, good.
So I want you to guess who this person was that I was talking to. Um, he was invited over for lunch, and he said he had just come from his doctor, and he had high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just telling him about you, and he said, "Oh, Dr. Paul, that's my doctor." He said, when I started getting high blood pressure, it was 150 over 90. And I think that's what he said. I know he said it was
Mm-hmm.
150. And
Mm-hmm.
he said that Dr. Paul told me that was average for black men. And
Well, close. 140. You
yeah.
don't want to
140.
go too high. Don't really go
Yeah,
too
that's why I
high.
was
Yeah,
like, I'm not,
140.
I mean,
That's a little high. Yeah, that's a little
yeah.
high. Yeah.
But anyway, he said he started taking dandelion
Mm-hmm.
root, which was, you know, education for me. Cause,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, praise
Mm-hmm.
God, up to this point, I haven't had to take any high blood pressure medication, but it is something that my mother and my grandmother are on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and he said, I met Dr. Paul. I said, how did you meet Dr. Paul? He said, he sings.
Oh,
It's
really?
at
Okay.
and I met him at the Clef Club. So who was it?
Oh, you mean, oh my goodness. Who was that? You mean Love It?
Yes.
That's my man. That's my man. Yes.
So
Love It Hines. Yes.
yeah, so
That is
many
my
times
buddy.
you're talking to people and they,
You never
you want to
know.
tell them about
Yes.
you, and I was so happy that he already knew about you and that he was
Yes.
already working with you. He said so when he talks to his doctor, he always talks to you
Yes,
after he
yes,
talks to his conventional doctor to see what
yes,
he can do, and that's what he does. And
yes,
so often I'm sure other people have experienced that you talk to people and
Oh
they don't
wow.
want to listen to you, or they don't know about Dr. Paul. So it was just so refreshing to talk to somebody who already knew about you
Well,
and
God
his
bless him,
using.
brother. I tell you, God bless you. I tell you, because you know what? It happens. That's where communication happens. We run into people and we don't really realize how small this world really is and
That's
how
right.
each person knows somebody else. That's why it's always good to treat people right, y'all.
And that's the
Right,
truth.
right.
You don't never know.
And don't talk about nobody.
Yes, he's Mr. Hines is one of my son's mentors because I told you he's a
Yes.
vocalist and a
Yes.
drummer. Yeah. So I
Yes.
just wanted to share that. So he's doing well. He just recently lost his wife.
Oh,
So
sorry to hear that. Sorry
he
to hear that.
he's
Yeah.
he's but he's doing well. He's surrounded by, of course, that whole village of musicians.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Pam, let's give Pam a hand. Y'all, let's give Pam a
That's
hand.
right, Pam. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Pam,
yeah.
thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
thank you,
for that
thank you.
Thank
testimony.
you.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
And for being on the floor. Yes. Yes. Excellent, excellent.
Okay, okay.
Small world, Big B. I tell you,
And getting
man.
smaller, man.
Small
Getting
world,
smaller.
man. Come on in, y'all. More folks, come on in. Sorry to keep you waiting. Come on in.
Dr.
Come
Watch
on in.
something. Are you familiar with Geraldine Lustenberg or Jerry Granger, singer from back in the
Gerald.
days
Oh,
with Sammy Davis Jr., all those guys?
who is that now? You
Jerry
asking me?
Granger. Jerry
Jerry
Granger.
Granger. Jerry Granger.
Jerry Granger. She passed on Thursday, the last
Mm,
Thursday.
mm,
And good, we worked together in the prison, but at the same time, girlfriend she could blow a war. She could sing for days.
mm. Oh,
Okay.
wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Sorry to
just
hear
kind of
about that.
keep her family in prayer as they're working through this whole thing as well. That just came to
Yes,
me.
let's keep her in prayer. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Sorry for the passing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Anybody
right.
else?
Anyone
Anybody
else?
else?
Anyone else? All right, we can get started, Big B.
Hey,
Uh-oh, I
hello.
heard that. Who's that? Who's that?
Nisa.
Peace and blessing.
All right. Who's that? Always see the
Forrest
name.
and Angela.
Forrest and Angela.
Hey,
Hey.
Forrest. How you doing, Forrest and Angela?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing wonderful.
Good,
Doing
Dr.
wonderful.
good.
Paul, I'm calling to tell you about what went on with my body. My wife did a lot of research and also from listening to you. Well, she got me some hawthorn berries,
Mm-hmm.
and she got me some olive leaf,
Mm-hmm.
and she got me some dandelion tea.
Mm-hmm.
She also had she got when I didn't have it for the supplement, she got the tea for me. And my blood pressure been my doctor, first of all, he told me, he said you don't want to no, he said, do you want to die? I said, what? He said, get off the salt, because my blood pressure was high that day. And he said, you don't have high blood pressure. What did you do wrong? I don't remember what I did wrong or anything, but I thought it was that picnic pork, they call it, I believe.
The picnic pork.
My wife said that's what I did wrong. It's a very salty piece of ham. So it was really salty. And when I went in there, so he put me on water pills first. And then when I came back, he put me on what it was? Amlodipine, but a small dose. When I got on that, then my wife, she sort of took control of it, and she gave me beet with lemon juice, I believe it was, and that completely that really right away it dropped the blood pressure down. Because it was up. It was like what it was over 140, I believe, and over 85. I think at 85.
Okay.
But now when I look at it, here's some numbers here. It was 114 over 78, 101 over 68,
woo,
110 over 65, 113 over 66, 115 over 72, 109 over 67. I can keep going because I was taking
oh
it
my
every
goodness,
morning.
you're doing excellent, man. We way down there. You way down there. Absolutely.
But thanks to Angela, she really was doing, and you, Dr. Paul, from listening to you. I haven't took those pills that he put me on. I haven't took it. It's been over 2 months, maybe more, longer even, since I even took it. Because if I would have took them, it would have dropped it even lower. So I really haven't been taking them, but they're there. You know, I still have them just in case, but I haven't. I mean, it's just wonderful how things turn out. I was having headaches back in the days, but I don't have any more headaches. I don't have any problems at all with anything now, with my blood pressure.
Well.
There you go.
So,
all right. Everybody
See.
come off mute for Barnes over there. And Angela, thank you so
Yes,
much for
sir.
that testimony.
Congratulations,
Yes.
congratulations.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Numbers coming
thank you.
down.
Congratulations.
Now
Keep up the
there's
great
one
work.
more thing. There's something I want to work that we want to ask you about. It's about, what is it, Angela?
The gut microbiome.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I've been doing, Dr. Paul. And tell me if I'm doing too much of. You know, when I call into Alexa, I ask about Dr. Paul Hopkins green drink. It tells me all about your green drink. So I hope it's telling me the right information because I can get it on Alexa. But with the green drink, what I've been doing is I've been taking half a avocado. I've been taking the purple, what's that purple thing? The barley, the raw barley, grinding it up. I've been adding some sliced almonds, and I got all the measurements. And it's a couple other things I do. When I put all that together, we also with blueberries, I try to do it before 12 o'clock. It pretty much keeps me full all day. So I think that probably had a lot to do with things going down, the numbers turning to the right direction also. But is that too much to add all the extra stuff? I'm trying to make it a complete protein with all the amino acids.
Yeah, it's good. Just make sure, don't mix. The key is, make sure you're not mixing fruits and vegetables together at the same time. Remember, we have fruits in the morning, vegetables in the afternoon and evening. So let's make sure you keep that happy balance. You can still take something like an apple or something if you want to make it sweet. But if you're doing any type of, mixing that you're doing, just make sure you try to you keep it consistent with not doing too much. Okay. Don't overlap too much. But I think you're fine though. I think you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. Because
right.
I've been working on my gut microbiome. And one thing I realized that when I did my research, I didn't realize I did the research, is that I believe it says they're doing research now on how an unhealthy or unbalanced microbiome can lead to, or can lead to be part of idiopathic uveitis. I've been doing a lot of research on that and just trying to do the best I can with my gut microbiome to improve everything.
Yeah, and what you're having is, just understand the difference between good and bad bacteria in the gut.
Right.
Remember, good bacteria versus bad bacteria. Everybody thinks that all bacteria is bad. It's not
That's
bad.
right,
You have good bacteria. So good bacteria, the difference is anything that goes through a cycle or cyclical wheel that eats, defecates. So that means even bacteria, when it eats, it defecates. So when you have bad bacteria that eats, it defecates toxins. When good bacteria eats, it defecates nutrients. Now, when your bad bacteria toxins overtake the good nutrients, that's when we got a gut biome deficiency or imbalance. So you're trying to support the good one by, number one, keeping the pH right in the gut. So watch the thick, the creamy, the things that pour slow. No dairy products. As long as you stay away from most of the dairy products, you should be fine. Okay?
We don't do that at all. We make our own milk.
There you
with,
go.
with almonds.
Yeah. Sounds
All right,
good.
well,
Sounds
thank you, Dr.
good.
Paul.
Congratulations, Morris and Angela.
One more
Let's
thing,
give them a hand.
Dr.
Yep.
Paul,
Okay. One more thing.
real
One
quick.
more. Okay. What you got?
Dr. Paul, real quick. Also, again, I want to thank you for helping out for the blind and vision impaired once again, from all the things that you have been doing for them, and strengthen their eyes and seeing and everything. But I was wondering, we spoke to you on that Saturday, if I can give you this phone number for blind or vision impaired people they can go to. They can, if they want to talk to someone that's in that group. Remember I told you about the vice president passed away a couple of weeks ago from the Burrell Club. Okay. Now the Burrell Club is what it is. A lot of people calls in, and they talk to a lot of people, so they have a place to go to. And that phone number is, and by the way, we are in Florida, so that phone number is 253-993-3677. Again, 253-993-3677. And by the way, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, Angela is there in the morning doing exercise, and that's for a lot of people who's blind and vision impaired. They sit in a chair sometime and do it. It's also for the older people who doesn't want to, get up and move around, but it helps them. And also they get together. Sometimes there's not a lot of people on the line in the morning, but there's other things that goes on that line, like on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays. If you call that number, you'll be told. There's someone there. Be there. But then again, that's me with mixed words, and I'm trying to talk so fast. Angela used to be the one that tell it all.
That's all right. That's right. You're doing a good job today, buddy. You're doing a good job. You're doing great. You're doing great. Well,
hey, Dr.
congratulations.
Paul, before we disconnect, before we let you go, I'm going to tell you what Forrest is doing wrong. Even though I had him as his wife, I did have him doing this, for his high blood pressure. He would always get ketchup. He said he can't eat table, so he got to get the salt out the ketchup, out the mayo, out of all the condiments. I told him he need to stop that too. So I had to tell on him.
Well, Forrest, she's exposing you now, man.
See that?
She's throwing you under the bus.
You got chunked under the bus.
She's throwing him under the bus. Well, we're going to have to get you some organic ketchup, all right?
Yeah, man.
Organic ketchup. All right. God bless.
Thank you so much. Let's everybody give them both a hand over there, y'all. Come on. Let's give them a hand.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Yes. Congratulations.
They're delightful.
Congratulations.
Keep us young folks and
the great work.
That's what I call keeping each other in check.
That's right.
They're keeping each other in check. Forrest, right. you better watch yourself now. Be straight.
You're gonna be on the mellow of a hess. You better hurry up.
You remember that old Nat King Cole song? You remember what the Nat King Cole song, Big B?
Which one?
Ain't nothing fly right.
Yeah.
Ain't
In the mind. I know what you're talking about.
Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Yeah, remember that?
Yes.
Excellent. I love it. Great stuff. Okay. All right, let's see. Anyone else? Are we going to go to line? Still, folks are coming in. Come on in. Good to see you. All right, let's go to Big B. I think that's it. Let's go to chat box. Any questions down in the chat box?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there was one that was rather very top from Linda. She said, I had surgery on my eye due to an injury. Now my ophthalmologist wants me to receive injections in my eyes to decrease the swelling. And I said, no.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Whenever you just had, any type of procedure, remember we were past point of preventive. You got to get something done. We understand that. You're past that point. Now, can you still do something in the meantime to bring down swelling? Every person's situation has to be evaluated, and then you move forward. Got it? So things that I would check on when it comes to eyes, you got to watch your sugar. You got to watch concentration. You got to watch dehydration. All of those are the key factors that still come up because those vessels are collapsing and they're going to cause problems. So if there's blood pressure problems, there's diabetes, it's going to affect your eyes. So that means you got to be on point with it. So sometimes you can do some things. I would say, give me a call. I would have more questions for her. Or he, who is it? Was it he or she? Hold
on. I think it was a she.
Well, okay, whatever they would do, just give me a call. I got to talk them through it because I have questions for them. Yeah, I really say there's things that you can do, but see, the problem is we tend to not be on point enough to get past that point. So some people have to get the procedures done. So just don't, make sure you weigh the decisions, make sure you do we get all the information to make a better informed decision. Okay. So make sure you give me a call. Give me a call, 1-877. I just want to give the number out for those who listen for the first time. 1-877-377-2854. Give me a call. We'll talk it out. I'll help you out through that process to see how far along you are. And hopefully help you with that how you can work that out, okay? But make sure you don't want to delay two things. Sometimes you got to get it done, y'all. Got to get it done, all right?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
All right, boss. Okay, Maxine, also in the chat, Dr. P says, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. I have to wear a mask when I sleep. What herb can I take for my condition?
Well, sleep apnea, you got to make sure you're not, watch all the dairy stuff, y'all. That's what it is. When you're sleep apnea, breathing problems of the sleep app machines, all those things, has a lot to do with your breathing airways. Are you breathing? They got some new devices. Did you see the new devices out, Big B, online? You know how they used to have the one over the nose, right?
Oh yes,
Everyone
how
remember
it
that
will
nose,
spread
right?
the nose. It
The
will spread
strips,
the nose
right?
out. Right.
Well, they got the magnets now. They got this one that's the magnets, man. And this thing works. It opens up. Yeah, Joe Rogan and all them all have it. It's a special one that opens up. So even people who have issues with sleep apnea or a deviated septum or something that's going on in that area opens it up. And people who said that they've had issues for years are getting cleared out. So
wow, that's deep.
there's a lot of good stuff out. There's a lot of good stuff out there. But the key that we always say is watch your dairy. Dairy is causing mucus. Mucus starts to build up in that area passages. Make sure that you're hydrated. We go through the checkpoints with you on that. So, you can do some things. There are some calmative herbs that calm that area. One of the herbs that come to mind immediately as a hot tea would be stinging nettle. Stinging nettle. Not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Stinging nettle is good for the larynx, but also the sinuses. Very good. Okay. And it's excellent for, bronchial or issues of respiratory. So it clears those passages ways because it's very good for anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antifungal. Okay. That's stinging nettle. Also, you do have another one. The other one that you could use, there's a couple of them that are in those areas of bronchial. The other one is olive leaf. Olive leaf extract.
Olive leaf, right.
Yep, olive leaf or stinging nettle. Those are the two that we use in that fair anytime you're dealing with sleep apnea, okay? All right.
Okay, Latoya, so what triggers allergies, Dr. Paul? What's the cause of that?
You got to show up tomorrow. We're going to talk about allergies tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to break it down. You just tapped on it. What causes allergies? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the clarity of what that is. See, allergies is definitely a toxic load issue. It's actually the body's defense mechanism for now purging. I got to get it out. So after you reach those levels and those triggers are fired off, your body says purge, purge, purge. And that's what's happening. So tomorrow we're going to break that down over at ACAF and we're going to talk about specifically from the ground up, how do you start and how you move forward so you'll never have to deal with this ever again. Every change of season. Some people, every season, every time this turn of season comes in, they get them. But then when we start working with them, they say, you know what? I don't have it anymore. So there's a lot of good herbs and things that you can take. You can start to purge and start to cleanse every change of seasons. There's a lot of things that you can do. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. If you're looking at getting things started, start with the circadian rhythm. Got it? Start with the circadian rhythm. That's something that can help you. But with allergies, I would have more questions for you. What type of allergies that you're experiencing? But anything purging, it means that your body's trying to get it out. Too much toxic overload. Go to the top 10 toxic foods that I have on my list. Download that list. Make sure you stick to it. Stay off of those bad foods, okay? All right.
Okay, Dr. Pate. Dr. Pate, Denise wants to know, what do you take for large fibroids?
And that's again a circadian rhythm issue. This is a rhythm issue. For any types of what we do with, we don't cut, rip, or burn anything out. We shrink them. Got it? So it happens with being out of cycle. Out of cycle, out of rhythm. That means that, you remember, what was that cycle I told y'all that you absolutely cannot eat meat in? Y'all remember that? Who remembers that? You
Yeah.
cannot eat meat in that cycle.
During
Anybody remember?
That's from 4 a.m. to 12.
4
Yeah,
a.m. to
12.
12 is
Yeah.
what
4
cycle
to
is that?
12.
That's
That
the
is
cleansing
the
cycle.
cleansing
phase.
cycle. That is right. In that cleansing cycle, you cannot be eating meat because remember, your body's trying to get things to sweep. You're cleansing. And now, if you're eating breakfast meats and heavy meats in the
What are you
morning,
sending down here?
that's going to cause a lot of problems. Now, that's going to be the body saying, well, hey, you know what? I got to use energy to get energy. So I got to break this meat down. So I got to produce these enzymes to break it down. So I got to use energy to get energy. And now you're tired. So when you had your Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity breakfast with the bacon,
Well, I
and
know
then,
that's right.
and then next thing you know, you say, wow, boy, that was a good breakfast. Oh, I'm ready to go. You ready to go back lay down? You just got up. So what's happening is that your body's going through a cycle. You're out of rhythm. And that cycle, when you go for days, weeks, years, decades, that builds up toxins. In the first place it builds is, ladies, 1 inch from the navel, top of the uterus. That's where we find it. Fibroid, cysts, and tumors. And remember, this is the body bringing things and coagulating them together, trying to quarantine it. So it's trying to protect you. So that's why we say we have herbs that break that down. Specifically, we deal with specifically not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Herbs that specifically deal with that would be Pau d'Arco, PAUD''ARCO. You also have red clover,
Mm.
okay, red clover, black cohosh, okay, black cohosh, chaparral. These are herbs that specifically deal with cleansing the areas of the uterus and all throughout the entire female reproductive system. Now, you can do a douching effect with that. That's why I mentioned also with Dr. Ethel. She is very, very good at that and doing and preparing that for you as a douche. And but also we take it internally at the same time. So there's a lot of different herbs that go with that because I could think of about at least 12 more that actually do the same thing, but they shrink it down. We shrink it down. We don't cut, rip, or burn anything out. Okay. But more information, give me a call. Okay. We'll walk you through it. All right.
Okay. All right, Dr. B. Look through a couple more on the side, then we'll go and get the 4 people we have up on the inside
Okay.
here. Darlene says, God, excuse me, you talk about Lipitor, Astrovastin, 10 milligram tablets. I agreed to start taking this medication as of June 25. Since my result has been running HbA1c 5.8 to 6.4. What can I do to reduce before I go for another test next Wednesday?
Okay, so what is she saying? She's saying she's taking Lipitor. She's
Yeah,
not
she's
taking.
she's taking the Lipitor. Yes,
Okay, that's a torstatin. So
yeah,
it's basically a
torstatin, right?
statin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so again, whenever you're dealing with a statin, you have to deal with oils. Got it? You got to watch your oils. We say pull off the oils as much as you can. Make sure you remove all oils. Of course, y'all know the number one. What's the worst oil of all time they've ever created?
Canola.
Canola. That sounds so good when y'all say that.
Only for the
Stay
machine.
away from it and tell everybody in your family, don't buy the stuff because this stuff will gunk your liver up something bad. And then, of course, your cholesterol levels going to go through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So remember this, get rid of it. They put it not just directly, but indirectly. Because most people, when you tell them, stay off the canola oil, oh, no, I don't do it. No, you're not hearing me. I didn't say directly. I'm talking indirectly. It's usually in other foods. Did you know they put it in protein bars, y'all?
Man, it is true.
Do you know they put it in vegan burgers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they put it in all kind of health products too.
You got to read the label.
You got to read them labels. It's going to shock you. It's going to shock you what they put it in. They even put it in some. I've seen it in nutraceuticals in some nutraceutical companies that actually doing herbs and things and vitamins. So it's about the industry not understanding where this thing comes from. It is a problem. And with that being a problem, we got to start to get the good stuff. We got to go back and we got to get this thing and get it right, y'all. Stay away from it. Don't buy it. And guess what? They ain't going to sell it. How about that?
Nuts too. Peanuts and nuts too. They put it in
Yeah,
there.
they put it in everything.
Cashews.
And then you know what they were doing? I had people coming in and say, boy, I can't get this pressure together. My cholesterol is always high. I'm doing everything you say, Doc. I don't know what it is. I said, you like peanuts? You like cashews? I love nuts. That's all I eat. I said, you know, they roast them in canola oil.
Oh no.
So a lot of it is very sneaky. It's very stealth. So be careful, okay?
Hidden in plain sight.
Always.
You know what, Dr. Paul, here I noticed my cholesterol had came down.
Mm-hmm.
But here the A1C and when I did the basic blood test, all that says good. But that A1C keeps on staying there, and then I'm like,
something concentrated. So that's something concentrated. Something's concentrated that you're getting. Something is concentrated.
I did the detox and everything, and that's the thing. I said, oh man, I wanted to come and see you before I went to my doctor again, but at least my weight has not gone up.
Okay, good. Well, that's a shout. That's a stealth shout right there, Big B.
Right.
How
That's
about
exactly
that?
right.
Let's give her a hand,
yes,
y'all.
Indeed.
That's a good
yes,
hand
sir.
right there.
Right, weight loss, weight loss.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's right. So
and that's what I'm glad about that.
Right.
That my weight finally started going down.
Right. So here's the thing now. Here's where the fine tuning and detail comes in. Try to find something that you're doing that's dehydrating you a little still too much. It may be something that you think is good, but it's not. And your body's letting you know, I don't like that. So watch the oatmeals, watch out.
I don't do oatmeal. How about hummus? Because I started taking the hummus.
Hummus can dehydrate you sometimes.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, first I was doing the peppers and hummus with my carrots, sliced carrots and stuff.
What kind of carrots?
It's sneaky. It's just sneaky, darling.
It ain't fair. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. It ain't.
I just started eating, fresh, peppers, the yellow peppers, red peppers, without putting it on a salad and everything. And I was eating that with the hummus. I'm like, okay.
See, what sometimes they'll put a little bit of too much of the oils in there. They may mix the little oils. You talking about the Sebago type?
Package, yeah.
That's got a little oil on top of there. See, that's a little bit too. That may be just a little bit too much for you. The carrots are good, but don't dip them in the sauce.
Don't dip them in the hummus.
The orange carrot,
instead of doing the onion dip, So I figure let me do hummus.
Well, you know what? You can make your own hummus. Take your own chickpeas, right? And you can make your own hummus. Yeah, you can make your own. You can buy raw chickpeas and do it that way. There's ways of doing it.
All right.
But when you get it from the store, remember they're going to have to put something in there to keep it on the shelf.
That's right.
Got it? Give it shelf life. That's what you're probably running into. Is some kind of concentration to keep it on the shelf. That's what at the end of the day, I think we all going to end up doing our own food, y'all. We're going to be growing our own food.
Real soon, buddy.
Making our own food because
That's right. Real soon, buddy.
You really can't make it the way you need to do it to keep your pressure and your diabetes, or if you're controlling a chronic condition, under control if we don't do it ourselves. We got to do it ourselves because they're always going to throw a little bit of something in it. A little bit of something in it. Yep. So that sounds like it might be
I was like, I got my weight down, the cholesterol came down. I'm like, what my A1C? And I had held off for so long for them to agree for the stat. And then that's when I said, okay, now what else?
And darling, they sit back and all of a sudden, okay, I got her. She thinks she's getting away. I'm gonna get her.
They got me good. All right, thank you.
I would love to know what her ratio is on her cholesterol.
Yeah.
Let me see. I was just looking at the ratio for the cholesterol. I went into my chart.
So remember, take that total and divide it by HDL. Got it?
Take the total cholesterol.
Okay, for my test results, because that was
Sometimes they'll work it out for you without you having to do it. I've seen some. Neither you've seen the ones with this. Some of them already work it out for you.
Sure, yeah. Some of them are there, yeah.
Okay,
That's
well,
the key thing, that ratio.
Mm-hmm. So no worries, no worries. Just get back to us and let us know what the numbers are, okay? And we'll, just stay on top of it. But no hummus for you. No hummus for you.
Hummus is out.
Hummus is out.
Make your own. Make your
She's
own.
going. She's like, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Too bad. Too bad.
I know. I know.
Just
but you know what we're really good at when we get something and it's really good, we roll with it, don't we? We roll with it and we put everything to it. But that's the problem. You got to be diverse. Break it up a little bit. Try to do a little bit of something else. Add something, but don't do the same thing. Yeah, don't do it every day.
Like I said, I wanted to crunch with the carrots instead of doing potato chips. So as long as I heard a crunch, I had the carrots and stuff, but I cut down, I haven't really had potato chips in like maybe 3 months.
Right.
She's listening for the crunch. Get you some headphones so you can't hear the crunch. And just go ahead on.
Hey, Yuka chips. Yuka chips. You got Yuka chips.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Tell you.
Yeah. All right, Dr. B, we have a new young lady with us on Facebook, Helen. She says, what can I do about AFib? Then we'll go up to Calvin in the corner.
AFib, I always say check yourself out structural first before, because when they determine that there's an afibrillation of any type, I always say, and I see it all the time because when I sit people on the ARM 3A, I can see when a person says they've been diagnosed with AFib, there's not too many times I don't see a misalignment in the T2 or T5 position in their back or C1 through C7. So it's either the cervical or the thoracic of the spine has to be, we say, cleared. Make sure that that's not something that's a problem. I want to tell y'all, when people have the back issues, and that's why I tell you, I'm such a stickler on the back now because it's the myofascial, the tissue on the left and the right side that stabilizes the spine. When you're so dehydrated, guess what? It's all coming back to dehydration. It's pulling, and it's pulling you forward. And everybody is turning this way, y'all. Everybody's sort of curving forward. You ever heard somebody say, I used to be 5'7", but now I'm 5'3". But
that's just what I was getting ready to say.
You're still 5'7". You're just curving. You're moving this way. You got it?
Oh my.
You have to get that. It's the I'm telling you, it is the water. It is the water every time. And that's why I say just focus on the water. I would get to a chiropractor like immediately and just make sure they're on point with their water. We say spring water, bottle at the source. If they're the first time joining us, spring water bottle at the source. That would be like a Crystal Geyser, Eternal. You can have a Fiji or Avion or even an Icelandic glacier, any of those waters that are spring water bottle at the source, but it's half your body weight in ounces. So whatever your weight is, split it in half your body weight in ounces. That's what you would move, and that's your magic number for a day. In your daytime, get your numbers in from 4 a.m. to what? 7 p.m. at night.
That's right.
4 to 7, that's your time frame. You got 15 hours to get your water in. Got it, fam? Y'all got to get your water in. Don't drink after 7. Right. Try not to drink after 7 because every time you drink water, how long does it take you to eliminate normally? 2 to 3 hours.
2 hours.
Got it? 2 to 3 hours.
Then you're going to be getting up in the middle of the night trying to find the door.
You getting up 3 and 4 times. You breaking cycles. Just get your water right. Go to a chiropractor and get checked out. Make sure you don't have a misalignment in the T2, specifically that T2, thoracic 2. Yeah.
Okay.
What happens if you get thirsty after 7 o'clock?
See what happens you get thirsty after 7.
Thirsty after 7 o'clock.
Well, the key is that you shouldn't be thirsty if you maximize your 4 to 7 time frame. So that's why we say if you got to drink water, but the next day moving forward, just try to make sure you get your water in during the day so that you don't get thirsty at night. Because what's happening, if you're taking that water, you're going to eliminate that water every 2 to 3 hours. Got it? So if you're going to bed and you're taking water after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that's what? 10, 11, 12? You're moving the timeline. And now when you got to go to the bathroom, you're going to wake up in the middle of the night. That's the time you break that thing called REM sleep. Rapid eye movement is the time when the body says, I can get you right from anything you got going on. But you can't make sure if you're getting up 3 and 4 times, I only do my healing when you're asleep.
That's
but
right.
if you're
That's
waking up
exactly
3
right.
and 4 times, you're breaking that cycle.
That's right.
You're breaking cycle. So that's where people have issues with sleep pattern. Turn the TV off, go to bed, make sure you're not drinking water after 7 if you can help it. Okay? All right.
All right, Calvin, you're there, man. You're up next. Calvin?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Dr. Paul, Bill, how y'all doing?
What's up, buddy? Man. What's going on, man?
Good. I wanted to ask you about this product. It's called Prostate-Core. It's for natural remedy for prostate support.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the
prostate support?
It's called Prostate-Core.
Prostate-Core, Dr. P.
Prostate-Core. It's by a company called Nutrients. And looking at some of the ingredients, it has stinging nettle, pumpkin seed, lycopene, saw palmetto. Also, let's see, phytosterol complex, beta cytosterol,
beta-sterol, beta-sterol. Yep.
Other ingredients like calcium, phosphate, and silica. I was wondering, would that be considered like a good product to take?
Yeah, that's all in the same level of what we always talk about. Anytime you're talking about saw palmetto, you're going to see the same things in all prostate formulas. Saw palmetto, you're going to see the beta-sterol, you're going to see the stinging nettle I was just talking about. Pumpkin seed is a big one because this is zinc. Remember, with the men's prostate, the issues is that the man's prostate is where majority of our zinc is held. And when it's out of balance, that's where you're going to start to get the issues of, inflamed prostate. You start with a little bit of leakage. You start to have incontinence. You're going to start seeing all those issues that happen with that. But that starts with those formulas. So the lycopene, all that stuff works. Those are always good. Just make sure they just don't add certain things to it. Got it? Just make sure they don't add as veggie capsules. You want to make sure there's, silica is good because you remember we talk about the silica. Remember, that's the bamboo. That's for bone density. So that helps with the issues with that. So long as it doesn't have any processes or they add things to it and it stays based on those herbs that you gave me, as long as that's good, you should be fine.
Now this has vegetable capsule also.
What was that?
Vegetable capsule.
I couldn't hear him.
Vegetable capsule.
Vegetable
capsule.
capsules.
Yeah, veggie capsules.
Okay, veggie
so you're fine.
Yeah,
you're good. You're good. See, you're going to find a lot of those formulas, and they'll usually tell you when you see veggie capsules, you're going to see the non-GMO. They're going to promote non-GMO or whatever, the gluten-free, vegan, all that stuff. You're going to see all that stuff always on there. So yes, definitely, that's a good brand. There's a lot of them out there though. Yeah. Just watch that other ingredients. And at the front of the bottom where it always has the other ingredients, just watch that. Watch out for things like silicone dioxide, things like that. Or what's another one? Maltodextrin. You got to watch that stuff when they slide that stuff in there. Yeah, don't mess with that.
I wanted to ask you something else. Last week you were talking about if you have a Kangen water machine, you should still buy water. If you have a Kangen water machine,
well, I mean,
Crystal Geyser and Fiji water, things like that.
Some people still mix it up, because remember the Kangen machine is using platinum plates. Okay, so in order to charge the water, it uses what's called platinum plates, and platinum plates they're platinum plates that are used to charge. So when you hit the charge on it, one side of the plate is positive, one is negative. Got it? So remember, negative is what? alkaline water.
Alkaline, yeah.
Positive is going to be the acidic water. So one goes to the wine, negative water goes to the wine, and that's the water you're drinking. The other one, positive, goes down to the bottom of the sink, and that's for cleaning pots and calcification for cast iron and things like that. So when you're taking that, after a while, remember, you're still taking water and you're processing it through a platinum charge. Now, some of the Kangen machines do have a little device that you pull out and you put salts in it. I do highly suggest you do that if you have one.
Yeah, I have that.
Yep. So the salts will help you. That will help to keep it a little bit mineralized.
Yeah.
Only because when you're using platinum for so long, it can be a problem long term. So I even do it myself. I have a Kangen machine, but I'll also take something and I'll grab the Crystal Geyser or another, Waiakia or something. I'll do something and mix it up sometimes also, just to keep the pH in check. Yep. It's good.
Okay.
It's all good.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you, my brother.
All right, Nita, you're up.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Nita.
Just wanted to ask the question of one thing about the carrots. The orange carrots are not good to have, are they?
Well, they're okay to have. You just got to understand that they fall on the acidic side. Still have the beta carotene, still quercetin, still good for, the eyes, but it falls on that acidic side, because it was originally a hybrid, it was from, you remember I told you all the story about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen Anne's lace. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I was staying away from them. I usually buy the colored ones, the mixed, the
purple ones.
Purple ones, the colored one, all the mixture of the colors.
The rainbow.
The rainbow.
Yeah, the rainbow. Yeah, yes.
The rainbow.
Yeah, and so they're still good. They're still good. It's just that when some people are taking the yellow ones, some people will say, well, I can't get this pH right. All of a sudden I'm doing all this carrot juice and I just still can't get the pH. It's just not going to get you to that level that you need to be. And sometimes if they switch up, they do the purple, you'll see the number rise a little bit better. And it's always just going to be on a little bit on the acidic side. Yep. And plus there's one more thing. You ever see the small carrots that they have in the store? Like the little small ones?
Tiny ones.
This is the one part I don't like. They actually dose. They actually soak them in chlorine.
Help me, Lord.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they really soak them in chlorine. You really got to watch that. So if you just leave them out for a little bit, you'll see them start to get real ashy on the top.
Yeah.
You ever see them get ashy? Yeah, that's the chlorine coming to the top. That's the chlorine. And chlorine absorbs directly into our bloodstream. So you got to watch the chlorine factor when it comes to those carrots that they put, the little small ones. Y'all know the little bag of small
the little
carrots.
tiny ones, like that.
Yeah, you got to really watch them. You got to really watch them. There's a lot of chlorine. Yeah, I would suggest that everybody, along with your little, tester that you have, it's not a bad idea to get a chlorine drops. I have chlorine drops around here somewhere. And it's to test your chlorine. Now, let me give you an example of how fast chlorine absorbs into your skin. There was one guy that took a glass of water that he knew had chlorine in it. It was regular tap water, right? And he put the drops in, the water, and you could see the color because it turns like a yellow color. So there's chlorine in there, right? So he took his hand, right? Put his hand in the water for about 10 seconds, took his hand out, put the drops back in the water had no chlorine.
Oh.
Where was the chlorine?
Went right into his skin.
Went right into his skin. You got it. That's the way the body will absorb chlorine directly into your bloodstream. He tested it right after it, and it was no chlorine. All of it went in his hand.
Wow,
he said, I just want to show you how this happens. It really is. There is a grape. What's that grape? Y'all got to help me now. I'm having
Globe grapes or the
No,
ones
not the
from
globe
China?
grapes.
The big green, we call it the big green ones from China.
The cotton grape. You mean those grapes they selling now?
No.
Cotton candy grapes.
Cotton
No.
candy.
Autumn
They have a moon grape too.
Muscadine.
Muscadine, yes.
Oh, sound like
Did you
wine.
know that the muscadine removes chlorine out of your system?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it does. The muscadine is been
Because I
used
have
for
some.
removing chlorine out of your body. Yes.
Good for
You
you.
can use the muscadine. You can get muscadine capsules. If you feel that you've been exposed to too much chlorine, I think everybody should have it if you live in the city, or if you've been exposed to a lot of water and you're worried about this chlorine. Or if somebody, like, you know who uses this? Someone that swims all the time.
Yeah.
Someone that swims at the Y or something like that. Yeah, you're getting a lot of chlorine.
Yes.
And that's in your system. That's absorbed. It doesn't take long. You can get a lot of chlorine in your system. So you can take a muscadine capsules. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find one. Let me find one. I can find one. And you can get the capsules, and they'll show you how they took chlorine water and they put the muscadine in there, stirred it up, gone. It just evaporates it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Paul, what does chlorine do to your body once it's absorbed in your body?
It just runs havoc. It gets directly into your bloodstream. And when it does, it can cause autonomic disruption. Yep, it's an endocrine disruptor. So if you have issues with hypothyroid issues, pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus, adrenal issues, diabetes, all of this. Yep, you got to stay away from chlorine. Highly toxic, but yet is in our water. And just like we were saying, they really pack that water. Those carrots, they soak them in there heavy. So you got to really just take something and just really let those carrots sit for a while in some really good water. Yeah, really. Now, good water, like if you let them sit, if you let just chlorine sit out in really good water, it'll actually dissipate in the air in about 3 or 4 hours. That's why you ever see the dogs and cats? When some people may have cats or dogs, they give them water, and the cat or dog go over there, and they're like,
I heard that.
But they won't mess with it. They'll come back 2 or 3 hours later. That's because it dissipates. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's deep.
Some people will even take chlorine. Well, they have those testers, like I said, and they'll let the water just sit out. If you let it sit out, it will actually evaporate and it'll clear out. Yep. That's why the dogs do that.
Paul,
Yep.
Dr. Paul, if you do the swimming in a pool, can't you take your shower and wash that away from your skin?
Not if it's already in you.
It's already in.
It's already in you.
Yeah, what about the athletes that swim? I would think they would be in serious
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it also means that you remember the guy that won the gold medals and stuff?
Yeah.
Remember, he was suffering from a lot of issues. He had a lot of
Michael Phelps.
Yeah, Phelps. Yeah, he had a lot of issues. Right. That was a lot of endocrine issues. He was having a lot of he was dealing with a lot of depression and a lot of things. So it's it's a lot to that, y'all. It's a lot too. They're not talking about it, but that has a lot to do with it. When you're doing a lot of
Put in
swimming.
the chat about that pill. Put in the chat about that capsule. Can you take it or add it to your green drink or something? Because I want to go swimming again. Because the chlorine burns my eyes every time I get in there.
Yeah, I want to go swimming too.
It's a good sport.
I'm sorry.
That's going to help my knee.
It's the water.
Then build your big bathtub and do it there.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so here, let me get you something. Let me get you a good one. Let me get y'all a good one. All right.
So while you're looking, Dr. Paul,
I put one in the chat. I don't know if it.
Yeah, I see it.
Do you got one, Ruth? You got one?
It's in the chat, Dr. P, at 8:45.
You can check it out and make sure it's a good one.
Okay. Let me see.
I thought I had to put
Muscadine.
some kind of lotion on or something to put it in my skin because it would tear me up. You know, you think I got out like a raisin when I got out, but it burnt my eyes, so that's why I just stayed away from the water. And they told me I should do aqua aerobics, but it bothers me too bad.
Ruthie, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Yep.
Excuse me,
It's
those of
also
us on the phone can't see it in the chat, so
yeah.
please.
Let me check it out. Let me give me a second. Muscadine. MUS is spelled.
MuscadineNaturals.com.
It's spelled MUSCADINE. Muscadine grapes. And let me see here. I'm just checking on the the ingredients list here. But yeah, muscadine actually will eliminate chlorine out of the body.
That's fascinating.
Well, Dr. Paul, while you're looking at that, I just wanted to say Darlene put her numbers in the chat and her total cholesterol and then her HDL. Her ratio is 2.8.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
Which is below 3, which is excellent.
Yeah, that's
so
excellent.
Anyone with a ratio like that don't need to be on statin.
That's right. You know what I mean? Just as long as you're under that 3.5, don't go over 3.5 or higher. You good.
Take your total and divide it by the HDL.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she's great. She's an excellent
She is good.
business.
5 is good.
Thank you. Thank you. I was just wondering.
You always, if you just Google what does the ratio mean, it will tell you the risk factors determine your cardiovascular and your heart attack risk. But the doctors don't tell you that because they want to get you on a statin.
Yeah. And definitely you have to sort of you have to know your numbers, and you have to ask questions when you go in there. And just don't say, I've heard so many people say, well, how's your cholesterol? Oh, they say I'm good. What's that? What's good? Oh, I don't know.
But even when I ask, the first thing they always ask you about your parents. Did they have strokes? Did they have heart attacks and stuff like that? And, that's what is, like, I think what's based off of, because my family history is mostly strokes and
but there's no gene for a stroke, hon.
That's right, hon.
Yeah, it's what's happening at the table. It's
right. It's what happened in your household.
It's
not
happening at close your mouth.
Yeah,
it's really just close your mouth.
See, when they try to, and that's where I have a real pet peeve with them on that. When they telling everybody everybody got diabetes. No, that's not right. There's always somebody in the family that have been telling everybody to stop messing with the poke, stop messing with this, stop messing with that, and they don't have it. So it just shows that it's the continuation of what we're eating. The only generational curse really happens at the table.
Yep.
That's it.
Very, very simple, Darlene. The battlefield is the mind.
Dr. Paul, say that one more time.
The battlefield is the mind.
Where does it happen? Where does it happen, Dr. Paul?
It happens at the table. That's
right.
Table. Thank you.
All right.
That's right.
Dr. Paul, we're at 49. Let's get in this. There's one person that's on the phone, and then we've got Kamara and Patricia. Okay, 561-853-4781. Are you there?
Here we go. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're on the phone. 561.
Someone on the phone.
853-4781. Can you hear us?
If you're on the phone, hit *6. That's how you unmute if you're on the phone.
Yeah, if you're on the phone, you hit *6 if you're on the phone. Okay, all right, until they get here, we got Kamara and then Patricia. All right, then never mind. Go ahead. She's there.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We already talked to Dr. Paul. That was me. My hand been raised all that time ago. We already talked to Dr. Paul.
All right. Thank you, Angela. All right. Take care.
Hey, Angela, get off my phone.
Okay.
Love you, Angela. All right, Kamara and then Patricia.
Kamara. Hey, Kamara, what's going on?
Hi. Everything. I have a quick question. Once you're in the algorithm, YouTube sends you things that you're interested in.
Yeah, they do.
That you think you're interested in.
Sure enough, do. They show
all the time.
Which is fine. Avocado seed. So I saw a recipe for removing the avocado seed, soaking it in warm water. The cover comes off real easy. Let it dry out, cut it up into small pieces, and put it in a glass jar with alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And it's something that's released in the avocado seed. The person that was displaying the video said that the avocado seed is overlooked as a powerful agent.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
wanted to ask you more about the avocado seed.
Yeah, avocado seed, just like any seed. See, you can do this with any seed, believe it or not. And see, this is the core seeds that we've gotten away from. They just sort of told us, didn't understand that the seed is the core and the actual flesh is the byproduct. So the real energy and DNA comes from the seed. Got it? So if you take that seed, and this is any seed, you can take the avocado because it's nice. That avocado pit is pretty big, and people just take it and then throw it away. But if you dry it out, you really dry it out really well, and then clean it up, let it sit out in the sun for a little bit, until it gets nice and dry. You can shave that down in all of your green drinks and all of the different smoothies and anything you have in a green drink. It becomes a natural antioxidant. It's a natural antioxidant. So if you can use that, you can add, some people will take it with rubbing alcohol and put it in a glass. And then you can actually, this is old school. This is real old school, y'all. You would make sure, right. You got to really make it dry out though. It's got to be really dried out. And that means it may take maybe about 2 or 3 days. And it gets really hard and it gets like a rock. You cut it down, and then in the pieces, put it in a glass, fill up like about half of that with like rubbing alcohol. The rest is really water, and just let it sit. And then what you do is you, after a while, few days, you take it out. You can start to dip that into some, like a washcloth or something, rub it on your legs. It's an anti-inflammatory. That's what it is. It does. It will absorb directly into the skin. That's what the alcohol allows. It opens it up, brings that stuff right in there. But you can do that with a lot of things. Did you know the apricot seed is like that too? Apricot seed.
I've heard about apricot seed and people take it
apricot
to
seed. Yeah. Did you know they actually banned apricot seeds because they were actually showing that people that were taking it, they were removing grapefruit-sized tumors out of their body?
Wow.
So they were taking apricot seeds, and there was a whole movement. This is back maybe about 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago. And people were taking apricot seeds, and that they were terminally ill. They would take the apricot seeds, dry them out, and then when they would use them, they would grind them down and just take them raw in all their foods or take them raw internally. So people started going online. There was this big movement online. People started doing. Don't you know they took it and overnight they started to make sure now all apricots that came into the United States had to be opened and salted.
What?
You got it. The government made them do that.
Wickedness.
They made them. Government made them salt them and open them and salt them, and the price went from like $4 a pound to like 12 overnight. Oh man, there was a big thing with that, with the apricot seeds. But the truth of the matter is, when people focus on one thing, they'll go after. People will go after it because it's a money thing. But it can be any core seed. See, the seed is the essence of everything in all plant life. Why do you think that they're removing all the seeds?
Yeah,
because they know that's the essence. That's the essence of all fruit. All the life of the actual fruit or the vegetable is in the seed. So you can take all of those and do that. You can be doing some incredible things with them seeds. Don't throw them seeds away, y'all.
I know that's right, y'all.
Yeah. So, and one last comment: the avocado seed, once you soak it and you take the shell off, it's malleable. You can cut it up and then let it dry, and then put in alcohol because you can. It's really soft and easy to cut once you take that skin off.
Yeah.
And then let it dry out, and then put it in the alcohol.
My niece did that and let it dry out naturally, but she didn't put in the alcohol. She made a tea.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So good stuff, Kamara. Good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, Patricia.
Yes,
And
good
then
evening.
go
Hi,
ahead.
Dr.
Hey,
Paul. Hi,
hey,
Family Tree. How are you?
how
All
you
right. All
doing?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Good. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
So, my daughter is here, so she's off camera, but she's listening and she wanted to know that she had an MRI on her knee
Mm-hmm.
and they diagnosed it as what is it? A torn,
Meniscus.
Meniscus.
yes,
Meniscus.
Meniscus.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and slight arthritis. So, she wanted to know, what do you recommend that she can do without surgery? But
Well,
she said she's going to physical therapy, but she
mm-hmm.
doesn't
Mm-hmm.
want to have surgery.
Okay. Well, give it time to heal. That's what we do. We do things to let the body do what it can do to help with those tears. It depends on how severe the tear is. But usually we take things like comfrey, not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Comfrey is one that we do. We do what's called comfrey wraps. And
Okay.
the comfrey wraps is you take the comfrey herb, okay, and you
Mm-hmm.
would steep it. You can go to like the Penners or Wayne Avenue or anywhere and get the actual
Mm-hmm.
comfrey itself, and
Yes.
steep it 3 to 5 minutes. Get a big steeper, ball steeper, and you want to get cheesecloth or some kind of cloth that you can actually bandage it in. And when
Mm-hmm.
you wrap it, when you actually steep the tea for about, I usually say about 20 minutes because you want this to really get thick. You want to get it really dense.
Okay.
When it cools down, you can actually take the teas, put that in a cheesecloth, wrap that bandage, put it right around that knee. Got it?
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
then you wrap it with another band and it pushes it in. Comfrey is one of the best things for meniscus tears. Of all the ones that I've seen some amazing things with comfrey. And you
Mm-hmm.
can get the cream, you can get comfrey cream. You know it's good when they give it to the horses.
I know that's right.
Right. Okay.
They give it to the race horses, y'all. Did y'all hear this?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Did y'all
buddy.
see the Kentucky Derby this weekend,
Yeah,
last past
man, was
weekend?
that amazing?
These horses get comfy, y'all. They get comfy.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So she went. Mhm. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I would just say circulation, whenever you're doing meniscus, any issues with whether it's ACL or meniscus or anything going on with the knee and anything you want it to recover, you got to keep circulation in that knee. Got it? See,
Okay.
the
Yes.
reason why it does not heal because our knees don't get a lot of circulation. You ever see those little devices that kind of shake your knee? You put it in there and it shakes your
Mm-hmm.
knee. That
Mm-hmm.
might not be a bad idea for her to get one of those because when
Okay.
she's taking those things just to keep it moving a little bit, keeps the circulation. You may see this on football, like the football players or the basketball players. When they're on the
Yes.
bench, they'll put one on, and it's just sort of shaking the knee. It's
I
keeping
think
the
I have one.
circulation. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she wanted to know, should she sleep with that overnight?
Sleep with it overnight. I mean, it's you don't need it that long. You don't need it that long.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't want to. You can overstimulate the muscle also. So I wouldn't do
Okay.
I wouldn't do it too long. Usually whenever you're using any type of electrical currents where anything's the currents enough to stimulate the tissue, you don't want to do it too long because
Okay.
even when you take it off, it's still going to feel like it's moving. That means you overstimulated it too much. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
I would try to do something like comfrey. Now, remember, we always talk about the castor oil and the
Yeah.
clove oil. Okay, those are good also. Castor oil and the clove oil; those are excellent. So
She
you
was
can,
doing that. She
you
was
can,
doing that. Yeah.
yep. So all of those things to say, rest is the most important thing. Got it? Keep the pH up. Get your water right. Make sure she's on the right water. Okay,
Yes, she
those are the
is.
things.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And I would add one thing. One thing. I would add that bamboo. That bamboo powder.
Well,
That bamboo powder.
bamboo
Yep.
powder. All right, all
Bamboo
Silica.
right.
powder?
Yeah,
Yes.
bamboo powder.
Oh.
Silica. Yep, silica. Go direct. Silica has 75% is going to be silica in that bamboo. So
Okay.
that thing is then that thing's going to make that it's going to go in and repair that area for collagen and all that. So it works really bad. So don't mess with any of the collagen like the peptides and all that other stuff. Don't mess with that. Yeah.
Don't forget about
Okay.
the sister.
Yeah. Hey, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Forget about the sister.
Yeah, Cissus
Cissa
quadrangularis.
quadrangularis.
Yes, Cissus. Yes, Cissus
And what is that?
quadrangularis. It's called Cissus
quadrangularis.
CISS. Yeah, CISSUS. Okay, just call it Cissus because the quadrangularis it trips everybody up.
Patricia, sisters, not sister. Cissus.
I've had a torn meniscus, Dr. Paul, since 2013, and see, I heard her say she was using. That's the key word. She needs to use. You put that. I apply comfrey and follow with the castor oil and clove oil. I rub it on my knee every night. See, you be consistent. And then what else helped me each time? I took bromelain.
Bromelain. Okay. Yes.
So you see, it's a lot of good stuff here. So you can kind of, work with her on what works because there's a lot of different variations of it. A lot of things can help you out. So, just keep it elevated, keep it stimulated, stay off of it. That's what I would say. Sometimes the knee, every time I've ever had a knee problem playing sports, I just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It will correct itself, but you got to let it rest. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All
right. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Paul. Cecilia, and that's it, Dr. P. We're at 9:02. Cecilia Jones. See, are you there?
Hey, Cecilia.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Sorry, I raised my hand like last minute for a quick question.
See there.
Okay.
Put that hand down where you break your arm, girl.
I just wanted to know the herb that you called mite in your hand. What was the name of that again? And
that was comfrey. That was comfrey. Yeah.
That was comfrey. Okay.
Yeah, that was comfrey. Yeah, mites in your hand. That's what it does. It's bone, joint, ligament, connective tissue. Yeah, that's that. And now Cissus is not bad now. Cissus is a definitely close runner-up. They both do the job. If you stay in that family, the Cissus quadrangularis, the comfrey, the silica, the bamboo powder, all those things, they stay in that same thing. So you're not going towards animal bovine and all the other things that they're doing. You don't need to go for that stuff. That stuff will mess your digestive tract up. So if you do this, that means you're going through the plants. Ain't nothing stronger than a bamboo stick, right? You ever got hit with a bamboo stick?
Yes, sir, buddy.
You ever got hit, Big B?
Wow.
You ever see them karate movies when they fighting? They fighting with them bamboo sticks.
That's right, boy. You'll be playing.
Yeah, that thing ain't no playing, man. You get hit with that, boy.
Yes, sir.
Enough to build a house with. If you
I
can
know,
build a house.
I know that's right. Yeah, buddy. For days. That's for days.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it, Cecilia?
All right, Cecilia. Is that it?
That's it. I told you it was quick.
That's it, buddy. We
all right. We got to get out of here. I was supposed to be out of here. I'm going to get out of here. Big B, tell them how they can be a part of the family tree. And also, before we leave, I just want to say to everybody, if you want to be a part of tomorrow, again, the event is going to be at ACAF. That's acaf.us. If you want to find out more information, we are going to be there from 6 to 8 tomorrow. I'm going to pull this up so everybody can see what it at least looks like, Big B. How about that? If I let everybody see what it look like that bitch right here. And can you see it? There it is right there. Tomorrow we're going to be at ACAF. And the number is 215-476-0680. If you have questions, if you want to order tickets, you can get them at the door. As Brother Kadir said, they are opening it up because some people can't do on the line stuff, so they rather do it in person. Yep. So we're going to have a good time tomorrow. We're going to break it on down. I want to sit there as long as y'all want to sit and chat. And we're just going to have a good time and being out and be around with each other, all right? They're going to have some good things.
He's a good brother. So
they're going to have some specials, man. And you know what, Big B? I think I'm going to give away some green drinks. How about that? I'm going to give some I'm going to give away some green drinks. I'm going to give away some colon cleanse, some parasite cleansers. We're going to do some stuff. We're going to have fun. So be a part of it. That's, again, ACAF, acaf.us, or go to the website. Let's go to the website or call them 215-476-0680. See y'all there, okay? All right, Big B, wrap us up, buddy. Tell us how we can do this thing, all right?
You got it, man. Guys, as always, make sure you get a copy of tonight's chat. You got to do what? You got to send me an email, guys. Send that email to meccavideo@gmail.com. Again, meccavideo@gmail.com. And of course, to support the family tree, you want to use my Cash App, guys. That's $ BILMORGAN. Again, $ BILMORGAN. And through your bank, that's through Zelle. Guess what, guys? That contact ID is meccavideo@comcast.net. Again, meccavideo@comcast.net. And finally, my P.O. Box over here in the Mullica Hill, Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Again, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Bring your friends, bring your enemies, bring your family, bring your what? Everybody to the family tree. Yes,
All right. Hey, I want to say to everybody, did you learn anything?
Yeah, man, that's what's
All
up.
right.
That's what's up.
Put your hands together for yourselves. Clap, clap, clap.
Watch out, Django gonna be on your back in a minute, boy.
Yes, Django gonna try to get on my back in a second.
What?
That's right.
Yep,
All right,
yep,
God
yep.
bless y'all. Want to say thank you. Let's give a shout out for our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan. And we want to thank Miss Ruthie over there.
Yes,
Miss Ruth for filling in for fingers over there.
Bless those fingers. Bless those fingers.
Eat like a cow.
And happy
eat
Mother's
like a
Day.
cow.
Happy
Yeah, to
Mother's
everybody,
Day.
happy
Happy
Mother's
Mother's
Day
Day to all the mothers.
all the
Yes.
schmommies, y'all.
Enjoy
Happy
yourself.
Mother's Day.
Enjoy your special day. All of you ladies, y'all all deserve the very best. Yeah, make sure.
Yep.
Enjoy yourself. We want to say, make sure you
Dolores,
enjoy your day the way you do it. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you gotta stop.
Good night,
everybody.
All right,
Come on. All right, thanks to the Facebook fam over there. Hopefully everybody's doing well on the Facebook side. Facebook Live it is.
Dr. April, yes, indeed.
There you go.
Glad to have it.
There you go. On the other side, whatever you do one side, you gotta do the other side. Good.
Eva J.
All right.
Virgin Cake.
There you go.
Yep.
Hey, tap. Come on, tap that head a little bit more. Tap that head a little bit. Say, wake up. Everybody home.
In Bedford.
Tap. All right. Let's get some breath in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in.
I heard that.
Breathe out. Good. Hey, Anna, I see you down there, Anna. Hey, breathe in.
Yep.
Breathe out.
Yep.
Anna, breathe in.
Yes, sir.
Breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, now shake it out. Move that head a little bit. All right, do the Marcy. All right. One thing, I just want to say, take your right hand, hit the right hand on your left ear, and I want you to pull it just like this.
I just broke one there.
Yeah, don't pull nothing off now.
No,
and release. Good. Then do the other side. What you do on one side, you got to do the other side. Grab it.
Yeah.
And just like pull. Just nice and easy. Don't do too much. This is how you stretch. You should stretch before you wake up in the morning. Just before you go to bed. Did y'all know that? You should stretch before you go to bed. That's right. Head up. And come on down. Good. Yeah. Just roll it around one time this way.
Over on Facebook, Rosalind Allen.
One time.
Helen McKenzie, James Mitchell.
And stop.
Helen
go
McKenzie.
Around the other way. Whenever you go one way, go around the other way. Good. And move the shoulders. Right. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders.
Glad to have you, John Morris on Facebook.
All right, good. That sounds good. All right, let's get some energy.
Angel Lopez. Shout out to everybody. Cecilia, of course. Vanessa the Shields over on Facebook.
Good.
Ellen McKenzie on Facebook.
That's good.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you for joining us.
And just rubbing on down. Rubbing on down.
Yep.
Rubbing on down. That's right. There you go.
Lee
All
Burgess.
right.
Yep,
That's
yep.
the perfect song for this one.
Yeah, buddy.
Perfect song. He's in.
Yep,
Come on.
yep. Uh-huh.
Hey. Hey. All right, one more time. There. And stop. And move the top one. Keep the bottom one still. You feel that energy? Oh, wow. That's your energy. That's your chi. Take that. Bless yourself. God bless y'all. Make God keep y'all. And thanks for tuning in to the family tree.
Thank you. Bless you all, everybody.
All right, bless y'all. All right. Mascadine grapes. Get your Mascadine grapes. Mascadine grapes. All right.
Yes, everybody.
Yes,
Come on, who out there dancing? Go ahead, Marcy. Go ahead, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. We got the drums for you, Marcy. We got the drums for you today. There you go. There you go. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Hold up. Let me put her on the spotlight. Yeah, you got to put her on the spotlight on that one.
Marcy.
Spotlight on her. Go, Marcy. 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 You got
Good, girl.
I heard that. Now.
All right.
All right. See you on the weekend. Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right. Go Kamara. 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 Use spotlight. Use spotlight.
At least you should.
Got her on the spot. That's right. Put her on the spot. Good. That's right.
Marcy, Robin, Alvin. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy.
Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan.
Yep. Brenda Jenkins. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, Brenda. Glad to have you.
All right. Good. All right, B, just get us up, man. Let's get Big B over there. Hey, y'all. Big B. Big B. Andy. Go, Big B. Go, Big B. All right. You know what's wild is that if anybody's in your house and they see y'all up on the TV, they gonna say, hey, what are y'all doing?
Oh, they do that already in my house.
They already do that in your house. All right, we're gonna wrap it on up. Let's wrap it on up.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up, Big B.
Yeah, get out, buddy.
All right,
God bless.
10.
Yep.
9.
Got it now.
8.
I heard that now.
7.
Yep. Now.
6.
Yep. Now.
5.
Okay. Now.
4.
Come on now.
3.
I heard that.
2.
All right. Now.
And 1. Good night. We'll see y'all next week. See you tomorrow. Come on up, y'all.
Yes, sir, buddy.
All right. We'll see y'all.
Yep, buddy.
Take care.
Yep.
I love everybody. Yeah. Love, peace, and hair grease. Take care, y'all. Love y'all.